All right, here we go. We have changed locations upstairs in court 4. See a nice mezzanine behind the court. Workout facilities up there. Same is true above and behind us. I don't know how easy it is to get back and forth around, so I'm going to stay down here on the floor. And we've got the final match of the tournament. This is Air Force. Four and 1 coming into this one. Looking to be 5 and 1. It looks like Air Force is going to serve. We got a mess here. Air Force in black with white numbers. Your Huskies in black with white numbers. And we are getting ready to go. We'll start the set now. Sent over. Ye is there. Spoladoro with options into the middle. Nelson. Nice dig by Air Force. Popped over on 2. Gonzalez goes down to get it. Spoladoro goes outside. Clapper up off the block into the floor. And the Huskies on top of the Falcon by 1. That'll bring Sarasulo back to serve. Sarasulo up over. Nice pickup by the libero. Middle attack over. Eknes with the dig. Sarasulo is going to go outside. Clapper steps into it. Net's in the way, and it's a point to the Falcons. Number 3 is going to serve for the Falcons. Number 3 goes over. Gonzalez goes down to get it. Sarasulo back to Clapper in the back row attack area. Falcons middle attack tipped over. Eknes is there. Sarasulo wants Clapper again. Clapper cut shot. Looks like Clapper crossed over. There's a black line to the right. Players can't cross over that black line or they're considered in the other court and therefore out of play. So it's going to be something to watch there on that sideline. Point Air Force. So it's 2-1 Air Force. And here comes the serve down the line. Clapper sends it to the net. It's not coming back. Point to Air Force, and the Falcons lead by 3-1. Up, over, Gonzalez there. Sarasulo with options goes outside. Eknes steps into it, tools the block. It ends up behind the scorer's table. Nice kill for Eknes and the Huskies. And now they trail by 1. Clapper back to serve, looking to knot things up early in set number 1. Good strong serve, but it bounces off the net back onto the Husky side. Point to the Falcons. Falcons 4, Huskies 2, early set number 1. Good serve over. Clapper is there. Sarasulo into the middle. Nelson off the block and to the floor. Point Huskies. Now Gonzalez will give it a try. She will attempt to tie things up here. 3-4. Huskies down. Gonzalez sends it into the 5. Nice pass and system. Right side attack coming. Big swing, but finds the net. It's a point to the Huskies, and we're knotted at 4 early set number 1. 4-4 the score as Gonzalez pushes deep into the 6, too deep into the 6, and it's a point Falcons. Falcons now lead 5-4. Gonzalez passes up. Eknes is going to go all the way across. Ye steps into it off the net cord. Nice dig on the Falcons side. Now they're going to come strong side down the line. Good for a kill. Sarasulo is there. Gets two hands on it, but too much heat to handle. And it's a point. Falcons. Now Falcons 6-4 they lead. Ye. Sarasulo pops it over. Now here come the Falcons setter dump over. Steinke over to Eknes. She punches it over. We're just working to get the ball over here, and it goes and falls on the sideline. Scrappy point there, both sides struggling to maintain a regular volleyball rhythm, and it falls for the Falcon point. Clapper steps into that one. Sarasulo wants Steinke. It's over, back and forth. Double contact by Ye. Falcons again have doubled up the Huskies. 8-4 here in set number 1. Clapper. Good hustle by Gonzalez, but she punches it into the stands. And it's 9-4 Huskies and, Falcons, and the Huskies want a timeout. Take this opportunity to pan across. Not sure this is going to come through, but I got to show you. This gym is elevated here, if you can see out the window. No, it's not coming through very clear. There you go, water and the mountains. Beautiful views here in Washington. Beautiful outside. A rough start inside as the Falcons are up 9-4 on the Huskies here in set number 1. They will serve, sent over. Gonzalez is there, pops it straight up. Sarasulo chases it down. Clapper in the back row. A kill into the 6. Clapper ends the the Falcon run. And now Spoladoro checks in. Eknes will take a break. It's 9-5. Substitutions also on the Falcons side as Spoladoro takes aim. Down the line. Good pass and system. Right side attack. It's over. Steinke is there, but blocks it straight down on the Husky side, and it's a point to the Falcons, and again they've doubled up the Huskies. 10-5 now. Number 2 will check in to serve. Sends it over. Gonzalez up high. Spoladoro is going to send it across. Sarasulo down the line for the kill. Nice attack by Sarasulo down the line for the kill. Huskies cut into the 5-point lead. It's now 4. Down 6-10 with number 10 serving. Ye. Good serve off the net cord. Picked up though. Back row attack. A lefty finds the net. Point Huskies. (7-10) now. Ye to serve. Ye sends it over. Good pass and system. Middle attack. The lefty sends it through the block, over the defender, and to the floor. Point Falcons. Libero, number 5, back to serve with a 4-point lead. She is also a lefty. Holds her hand high. Sends it over. Ye. Perfect pass. Spoladoro runs it back to Sarasulo. Cross court. Shot blocked. Joust at the net. Won by Sarasulo. Kicked up in the air. Off the air conditioning and over. That's out of play. Point to the Huskies. Back to serve Steinke now. Down 3. Steinke up. Steinke over. Good serve into the 6. Perfect pass and system. Strong side attack down the line. Spoladoro with the dig. Steinke goes up. Sarasulo over on 2 into the campfire. Picked up. Falcons go right side off the block. Steinke drills in the net. Spoladoro somehow gets it over.
Now here come the Falcons' strong side attack. Roll shot over. Ye is there. Steinke sends it up high. Clapper down hard. Nice dig. Middle attack tipped over. Spoleto with the dig. Steinke goes outside. Cerasulo steps into it. Punched up by the Falcons. We play on. Free ball over. Steinke is there. Spoleto outside. Clapper into the block. Picked up by Steinke. Joust won by Nelson. And now tipped over. Clapper is there. Spoleto on two. Scores! No, they ruled it was up. Steinke, Spoleto, Cerasulo. She two hands her over. Finds open floor. Crazy point there. Nice rally. Hopefully the Huskies can take some momentum out of that one. God bless America here. It's 9-11. Never forget. Sent over. Right side attack. The lefty off the block. Spoleto picks it up. Steinke's going to go outside. Clapper steps into it. Off the block. Out of play. 10-9. Nice attack by Clapper on the left side. 10-11. Steinke looking to tie things up in set one. Steinke, good short serve, picked up nicely. Middle attack, popped over. Clapper is there. Spoleto runs back to Cerasulo. Tip shot over the incoming libero for the kill. Great vision by Cerasulo on that one. The libero read the tip, came up. I think Cerasulo saw that and popped it deep. Steinke sends it deep into the 5. Strong side attack, roll shot over. Clapper goes down to get it. Spoleto back to Cerasulo. Two-hander over. Picked up by the Falcons. They're going to come strong side. Big swing off the block. Picked up by Clapper. Spoleto. Back row to Ye. Big swing. Scores for the Huskies. And we're all knotted up at 11. Huskies have trailed by as many as 5 in this first set. They were down 5-10. And now they have taken a lead, 12-11. Steinke to serve. Up, over, picked up nicely in system, right side attack. The lefty sends it over. Ye is there. Clapper on two, just finds the top of the net. Point to the Falcons. Good decision by Clapper to go on two there as the Huskies were scrambling. Unfortunately, that pesky net just got in the way. 12-12 sent over. Ye is there. Spoleto with options. Goes to Clapper. Down the line, off the block, out of play. Point to the Huskies. Huskies lead 13-12. Sent over by Cerasulo. Left side attack, dug up nicely by Gonzalez. Cerasulo outside to Clapper. Big swing, sent back over by the libero. Gonzalez is there for the Huskies. Right side attack. Eknes off the block. Nelson. Cerasulo on two. Down for the point. Point Cerasulo on the setter dump. Nice job. 14-12. Husky lead as Cerasulo back to serve, up by 2. Good serve in the seam, great pass over on 2. Clapper sends it back, nice dig by the Falcons. Sent over free, Gonzalez is there. Cerasulo into the middle, Nelson. Pinballs off the block, but the Falcons keep it alive. Ye, Cerasulo outside, Clapper, two-hander over. Here come the Falcons all the way across, strong side attack through the block into the floor. Nice attack by the Falcons to score. Now number 3 is in to serve. The Falcons down 1, 13-14. Serve over, Gonzalez there. Eknes is going to take the second. Ye from the back row, big swing, but it's long. And we're knotted at 14. The Honorable James D. Wellbrock point. Number 3 to serve, 14-14. Here, set 1, match 6. Clapper, nice pass. Cerasulo back to Clapper. Look out, block is there. It was a big swing, a big attack, but the block was waiting for it. I like the offensive run there. Nice quick back set to Clapper, but the Falcons were all over it. And now number 3, serving with a 1-point lead. Air Force has retaken the lead here in set 1. Good strong serve. Ye goes down to get it. Sarasulo goes to Clapper down the line. Picked up by the libero. Middle attack. Big swing. Block Nelson. Assist Eknes. I'll clean off the ball for Clapper. She'll be ready to go here. 15-15. Set number 1 is racing to 10. Clapper up. Clapper, good serve. Libero sends it up high. Brought back just inside that black sideline. Nelson, Sarasulo, Eknes. Nice dig by the Falcons. Punched over. Gonzalez is there. Sarasulo goes outside. Ye, two-hander down the line. Double contact. Point to the Falcons. Well, as you can probably hear directly to our right, it's a men's club contest. They tend to be loud, and I'm sure will be heard on this broadcast. 16-15, the Falcons lead here. Sent over, pass by Ye, return to center. Ye, roll shot over the block, nice dig. Nelson takes the overball. Little dipsy doodle to the right, and she scores, and it's 16-16 with Gonzalez back to serve. Huskies need 9 to close out set 1. Gonzalez, number 9, serving. Sends it into the 6. Nice pass in system, right side attack. Through the block, and Clapper goes down for the dig, sends it into the wall. Point, Falcons. That shot just split the block, and now the Falcons lead 17-16. Sent over, Gonzalez sends it up high. Sarasulo, big time attack, deflection there. Sarasulo earns the point. As Spoladoro comes in, Eknes will get a break. 17-17 here, set number 1. Spoladoro sends it into the 6. Punched at by the libero. Ace serve, Spoladoro. Point, Huskies. Huskies 18, Falcons 17. Spoladoro continues at the service stripe. She goes down the line, passed up high, in system, strong side attack. The lefty roll shot over, Gonzalez is there. Spoladoro runs it back to Sarasulo. Block by the Falcons, number 17, for the point, and it's 18-18. Back and forth we go. Set number 1. Number 2 to serve, sends it over. Tough serve, falls in front of Clapper. Ace serve, and the Falcons have regained the lead. 19-18. Number 2 to serve. Up, over, Clapper there. Steinke on 2, dug up by the libero. Middle attack sent over and long, outside of my reach. It's a point, Huskies, and we've reached again the tastiest point in root beer. 19-19 root beer here. Tastiest point in volleyball, I might add. As Ye is going to put it in play. Sends it over off the net cord and to the floor. Kat Ye, ace serve. Finds the net cord, rolls it over, and the Huskies have won the race to 20. Inside the red zone. Ye sends it into the 6. Good pass and system. Strong side attack. Picked up by Spoladoro. Gonzalez going to send it outside. Sarasulo slices in, sends it over. Here come the Falcons. Left-handed attack. Over. Sarasulo tips it high, but over Spoladoro onto court 5. Excuse me, that must be court 3 over there. We're on court 4 for the Falcon point, and I can see clearly 20/20 vision here in set 1. Left-hander passes over. Clapper's there. Steinke sends it over. Here come the Falcons now. Strong side attack coming. Off the high hands. Gonzalez sends it up high. Clapper's going to go get it. Free ball Spoladoro. Nice placement. And here comes a middle attack. It's a good one out of the Falcons. Straight to the floor. and they win the 2020 tie-up. They lead 21-20 here, set number 1. Libero, number 5. The Falcons run the double libero system. Sent over right at me, and we've got the blackjack point. PWC 26 again as Steinke comes in to serve. Nice, solid, molten volleyball, 21-21. Racing to 4 in set 1. Steinke, short serve. Good serve, nice pickup, right side attack. The lefty off the block. Clapper sends it up high. Steinke back to Clapper. Sends it cross court. Nice shot. Joust at the net. Won by the Huskies ultimately as the joust was with the setter. And Nelson making contact with it makes that a back row attack. It's now 22-21. Good serve. Good pass, not coming back. Point, Huskies, and now 23-21 the score, and the Falcons want a timeout. Timeout on the floor with the Huskies up to needing to close out set number 1. Mentioned 6th match of the tournament. This is the 3rd for day 2. Huskies 2-0 on the day. Just took down the Colorado School of Mines, who are undefeated coming in. Huskies 1 blemish yesterday to Utah State. Now Steinke to serve, 23-21, sends it over into the 6. Popped up high. Here come the Falcons. Strong side attack. Big swing. Blocked by Nelson. Picked up by the Falcons. Sent over. Ye is there. Spoiler with options. Goes outside. Clapper steps into it. Just wide. Point. Falcons. Falcons trail 1. Huskies need a side out serve out. Here's the serve. It's over. Ye is there. Sends it to Spoladoro. She punches it up to Sarasulo. Good attack. Picked up by the libero. They're going to come strong side off the block. Gonzalez is there. Spoladoro goes outside. Clapper down the line. Scores for the Huskies. We get a net violation called. I didn't see it, but it was called. Point to the Falcons, 23-23 now. Still a side-out serve out. Let's start with the side-out. Clapper into Spoladoro. Back to Clapper. That one's down hard. Court repair. Court 4. A floor denter out of Clapper. And now Sarasulo will come in on the hook for set number 1. The Huskies lead 24-23. Sarasulo finds the net. And we go to volleyball's version of overtime. 24-24 here on court number 4. Number 3 into serve for Air Force. Sent over, Gonzalez there. Sarasulo sends it outside. Eknes tips it over, picked up by the Falcons. Right side attack, 2-minute push. Collision on the Huskies side. Eknes steps into it. Nice swing, nice dig, and now they're going to come strong side. Nice cross-court shot by number 17, and we've got add out. Huskies down 24-25, and on the hook for the Falcons is number 2. Up, over, Gonzalez goes down to get it. Ye goes outside, Clapper off the block, picked up by Eknes. Sarasulo over to Eknes. Eknes finds the sideline barely. It was the outside of the sideline. And we're back to deuce with Clapper ready to go. She strolls back to the service spot. Knotted at 25. 25-25 the score. Ball's on the court. We're going to get a lot of that with the neighboring men's game going on. Clapper up. Copper, good serve. Nice pass in system. Strong side attack. 17 right through the block for the kill. It's a good strong attack out of number 17 for the Falcons. She splits the block and puts it straight to the floor, and now add out. Falcons again on the hook for set 1. This is number 6. Sends it over. Gonzalez goes down to get it. Sarasulo pushes up. Yay! Off to the fingertips and down. Point Huskies, and we're back to deuce with Gonzalez back to serve. Gonzalez serving 26-26. Set 1. Gonzalez up. Gonzalez down the line. Picked up. Scrambling a bit. Free ball over. Can the Huskies... I was going to say, can the Huskies convert? And a free ball goes out. Oh, I guess we cap at 27 here for this tournament. 27-26, it's a final. Well, that'll do it there. 27-26, I think they're capping things here, so we'll call that a final, and we'll move on to set number 2. We're going to switch sides. I certainly didn't know there was a cap limit. I thought we were playing on, but what do I know? Chad Johnson music coming. This is called Ride Along as we move from side to side. Stick with us.
Let it cry, let it be. Last kiss for you and me. We'll turn the page, the win ends well. Heart of gold, heart of love. Can't see it's all above. Well, the worst part gets better every day. Feel the good one coming on in an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. What a guy, not a lie. You can't always get what you want, but you'll be proud every Saturday night. Mama tried, daddy lied. Who thought I'd walk the line? Well, it's true, but you both can't survive. Feel the good one coming on and old-fashioned country song with brown eyes singing all night long. Man on an older road, Hank Williams, God rest his soul. Every road's a test to have a song. Was prison on a runaway train. Never thought I could feel such pain. She rode the rescue right along. Oh, a lonesome song. I'm a lonesome song. All my friends, Mary Jane, last dance, well, it's all the same. Well, old red's creeping out of sight. Turn up the lights, turn on the tunes. Martin Ziller and a sonic boom. Well, honky tonk, women don't be cruel. Feel the good one coming on and old-fashioned country song.
All right, here we go. We're ready to start set number 2. Sarasulo lets her rip. Falcons are going to come right side attack, tipped over. Johnson punches at it. Free ball over Nelson. Strong side attack coming down the line. Doesn't come. Point Huskies, and they lead 1-0 after dropping set number 1. 27-26 with the cap score. Sarasulo now serving 1-0. Good serve into the 6, picked up nicely in system. Strong side attack coming. It's over the block. Johnson gets fingertips on it, but not enough to control it, and it's a point to the Falcons. 1-1 the score. Falcons serve, send it over. Johnson is there. Sarasulo runs back to Clapper down the line off the net cord. It's in, called in. Looked just wide to me, but we're going to call it in. Chloe Nelson, little coughing attack earlier, getting some throat lozenges as it's 2-1. Huskies, strong serve by Clapper finds the net. 2-2 the score. Back to serve for the Falcons. This is number 6. Up over our number 6, Herman Scholbe, with the pass, and that right side attack goes down the line. Air Force scores. 3-2, Falcons lead. Number 6 to serve once again. Up, over, Johnson there. Sarasulo chases it down. Herman Scholbe rolls it deep, picked up by the Falcons. They're going to come back row attack over. Clapper is there. Sarasulo goes outside. Herman Scholbe into the block. Picked up. Back row attack. Clapper over everybody and long. Point to the Falcons. Falcons now 4-2 on top of the Huskies as number 6 continues at the service stripe. Down the line, Johnson goes down to get it. Sarasulo wants El Sharkawi. She goes cross court, nice dig. Right side attack coming, joust at the net. Won by Herman Scholbe. Point to the Huskies. Ball hit the floor and the Falcons were in the net. It's only 1 point for us, but a good point earned. Herman Scholbe owning the net. Johnson, good strong serve. Trouble, ace serve. Riley Johnson, 4-4. We're all knotted up here in set number 2. Ooh. Men's ball comes flying across. Johnson sends it over down the line, but long, and it's a point Falcons. Falcons grab the lead. 5-4. Serve goes down the line. Herman Scholbe there. Back row attack. Clapper. Two-hander over. Picked up by the Falcons. They're going to come outside. Look out. 17 off the high hands. Nice dig, Johnson. Clapper's going to go outside, and Herman Scholbe is just going to free ball it over. Here come the Falcons once again. Again, strong side attack. 17 over the block. Nice dig, Clapper. And Johnson steps in to send it into the ref stand. So Sarasulo did a good job getting the ball up in the air. But the Huskies were a bit slow to respond. It's a point to the Falcons. Number 9 to serve, sends it over. Johnson sends it up high. Sarasulo punches it over on 2. Here come the Falcons. Right side attack through the block. Clapper with the dig. Sarasulo back to El Sharkawi. Sends it deep corner. Nice shot. El Sharkawi scoring for the Huskies. And now Spoladoro in. Spoladoro in to serve. Here we go, Macy. I hear out of the bench. Good encouragement from this Husky squad as Spoladoro serves. Good floater into the 6. It's trouble. Tipped over. Johnson there. Spoladoro. Back row to Clapper. Big swing off the high hands to the floor. Point to the Huskies. 6-6. We're knotted up in set number 1. Spoladoro at the service line. Spoladoro up. Spoladoro over. Good serve and system are the Falcons. Left-handed middle attack is picked up by Clapper. Spoladora goes outside. Herman Scholbe. We get a net violation on the Falcons. Point to the Huskies. Spoladora continues at the service line. Spoladora gets a sign. She goes up. She goes into the 6. Good serve. Picked up by the Falcons. Strong side attack. Just creeps over. Steinke there with a block. Rolled along the net, but fell to the Husky side. It's a point to the Falcons. 7-7. Knotted up here in set 2. Falcons up 1-0. Johnson goes down to get it. Spoladoro kicks it. The R2's got to stop it from rolling onto the other court. Ace serve, Falcons, and they break the tie and take the lead 8-7. Number 2 down the line. Herman Scholbe, good pass. Spoladoro outside. Sarasulo down the line, off the deflection, out of play. Point, Sarasulo and the Huskies. Nice kill by Sarasulo. Now back to serve. Herman Scholbe. Knotted at 8. Oh, finds the top of the net. And that'll give the point back to the Huskies. 9-8. Huskies lead. Or excuse me, Huskies trail. Falcons lead. Johnson sends it up high. Herman Scholbe back to Johnson. Free ball over. Tipped over on 2. Johnson is there. Spolador runs back to Sarasulo, and she finds the spot. Nice kill from the right side. Bounces off the Falcon defenders and finds the floor. Point Huskies. Now Steinke with the serve. Steinke up, over. Good pass and system, strong side attack coming. Block there, but it's out. Point to the Falcons. Johnson back in. And here come the Falcons. Sent over. Herman Scholbe goes to get it. Spoladoro sends it back to Sarasulo down the line. Nice pickup by the Falcons. But it doesn't come back. It does come back. That was a weird little joust there at the net. I didn't think that we touched it, but clearly we did. And now we trail by 2. Falcons up 11-9. Send over down the line. Clapper is there. Spoladoro goes outside. Back to Clapper. She's up high. Big block there. Point Falcons. And now the Falcons lead by 3. 12-9. Falcons on top. Set number 2. They also lead 1-0. Sent over. Herman Scholbe there. Spoladoro outside. Clapper. Hard shot picked up by the Falcons. Spoladoro back to Sarasulo. Roll shot over the line and down. Nice job, Sarasulo. Roll shot over the block. Finds the floor. Diving effort by the Falcons, but they can't come up with it. And it's 10-12 with Sarasulo back to serve. She sends it over. Picked up. Middle attack. Big swing. Off the Nelson block to the floor. Point for the Falcons. Back to serve for the Falcons. Sends it over. Johnson is there. Sarasulo goes outside. El Sharkawi with the kill. Sharkawi powers it through the block. Rolls off the hands to the floor. Point for the Huskies. Nice attack. El Sharkawi. Blazak back to serve. Blazak up. Blazak over. Picked up nicely. Strong side attack coming. 17 off the high hands. Nice dig Blazak. Sarasulo tracks it down. Herman Scholbe off the block, picked up over on 2. Looked wide, called in. It's in. (14-11) now. The Falcons lead. Set 2. They also lead 1-0. Good strong serve. Johnson goes down to get it. Sarasulo chases it down. Herman Schulbe attack. Picked up by the Falcons. They're going to come right side over the block. Blazak can't get to it, and it's down for the kill. 15-11. Timeout called. I'm going to step aside. We'll be right back as the Huskies look to climb back into this one. Back ready to go. Falcons by 4. Serve is over. Johnson is there. Overball sent back by the Falcons. It's consider an ace serve. Could be a kill. Either way, point Falcons. And they've opened a 5-point lead, 16-11. Number 6 serving. Sent over. Johnson sits on it. Sarasulo goes outside. Herman Schulbe off the high hands. Picked up by the Falcons. They're going to come strong side. Tip attempt finds the net. It's a point. Huskies. Johnson back to serve. Down 4, 16-12. Johnson sends it over. Good serve and system. Nope, they're free ball over. Blazak is there. Sarasulo into the middle. Klein off the high hands to the floor. Nice job. Addie Steinke, I think I said Klein. Addie Steinke scoring out of the middle for the Huskies. Now the Huskies trail by 3, 13-16. Good strong serve, picked up nicely in system. Strong side attack. It's a big one. It's long. No touch. Point. Huskies. Big time swing there by number 17. She just was a bit long. Point Huskies, and now they trail by 2, 16-14. Good serve. Nice pass again in system. Right side attack coming. 2 big blockers go up, but they split the block. To the floor. Point Falcons. Falcons continue to have control here in this match. Number 9 back to serve. 3-point lead, 17-14. Sent over. Blazak is there. Sarasulo runs back to El Sharkawi. Nice attack. Cross-court winner. El Sharkawi scoring for the Huskies. Now Spoladoro will check in and serve. She's down 2. Second half of set 2. Your Huskies down 1-0. Spoladoro up. She goes over and deep into the one. Good pass. Sent outside. Left-handed attack. Blocked by Sarasulo. Too many touches there. Not coming back. And Sarasulo with the stuff block for the Huskies. And now Spoladoro will serve to tie things at 17. What kind of magic does she have in this serve? Good serve into the 6. Nice pass. Right side attack. Big swing. I couldn't get to it. It went through the tripod. You saw the vibration probably. It's a nice kill by the Falcons. Sent over. Blazak is there. Spoladoro to Klein off the block and down. Nice attack. I said it again. That's Steinke. Not sure where Klein is coming from. I apologize to all my friends in Bozeman and all those watching. Went to 2 years Montana State, loved it dearly. Bozeman is near and dear to my heart. Here is Ye to serve, looking to tie. The Huskies down 1. Good serve, ace serve by Ye. And we're knotted up at 18. We're racing to 7 here for set number 2. Ye back to serve one more time. Up, over, good serve, falls. Here come the Falcons. Strong side attack, pinballs around the block. Steinke, as she's falling to the floor, takes a swing at it. But the Falcons take the 19th point, break the tie, and now they're 6 points away from this match. The lefty libero, number 5, back to serve. She cocks and fires, sends it over. Johnson is there. Spoladoro goes up to get it. That's an overpass. Point to the Falcons. Huskies down 2, 18-20. They're also down 1-0. The lefty up, hammers it over. Clapper sends it right back at us. Another ace serve by the Falcons, taking control here of set number 2. They've opened up the lead back to 3 with 21 points. 4 points away. Libero sends it off the net cord and it falls over. Lucky break there, but it counts for a point nonetheless. 4-point lead now for the Falcons. Huskies gotta go. Lefty serve. Here it comes once again. Good strong serve. This one catches the net. Good break for the Huskies. That's the good news, but they are still down 3. Added Steinke back to serve. We'll see if the Bozeman native can run a couple points here. She's down 3. Good serve. Trouble. Free ball sent over. Clapper there. Spoladoro back to Clapper. Off the block to the floor. Clapper scores for the Huskies. And the Huskies get to 20. Down 2. Huskies 20. Falcons 22. Steinke at the line. Down the line. Good serve. In system. Right side attack. Tipped over. Sarasulo sends it up. Ye goes outside to Clapper. Over the block. Just long. Point. Falcons. Boy, that looked like a nice shot over the block. Looking for the back row. Doesn't get it. And now the Falcons 2 points away from ending this match with a 2-0 victory. Good serve over. Yay. Good pass. Spoladoro with options. To Clapper quickly. Double contact called. Point. Falcons. And now it's 24-20. On the hook, number 7 for the Falcons. There it is. Ye goes down to get it. Spoladoro runs back to Sarasulo. She goes off the block. Picked up by the Falcons. Here they come. Right side attack. Block is there. Picked up again. Now they're going to go strong side. Down the line. Off of Spoladoro. Out of play. 25th point to the Falcons. 25-20. They take set number 2 after an overtime victory in set 1. And that's the match here and the tournament from the University of Washington. Your Huskies will finish 4-2. I'm sure slightly disappointed at the finish after they took down an undefeated team in the previous match. They dropped to a very ferocious Falcon squad from the Air Force Academy and put this one in the books. I don't know if we'll get any players who have any interest in talking after this one, but we'll stick with you for a little bit and maybe let you listen to What Say You, Chad Johnson music, and let's see what happens.
Her deception is a new reality. Where she said to him, while with me, to turn this off, this anxiety. It's coursing through my veins, terrifying me. Each day goes by like an old vintage train. Ready to derail this last bit of rain. What do I say? What do I do? Can I believe anything that comes out of you? I held you so close while your words held them too. I'm not sure if I can. What say you? No more illusions, open eyes begin to see. How those empty words made a great fool of me. Do I turn my back, hold on to sanity? Oh, you were so close, is that just naive? What do I say? What do I do? Can I believe anything that comes out of you? I held you so close while your words held him too. I'm not sure if I can. What say you? I packed my bags in the left, no. Stone cold and no crossroad. Do I head west or head back home? Minnesota's all I know. What do I say? What do I do? Can I believe anything that comes out